This is Darren Marchant with American Nomad News. And apparently, sometimes you can edit a YouTube video and sometimes you can't. I guess they're in some process where they're reprogramming YouTube. And the editor button just disappeared. I filmed four little segments that I wanted to splice together because I discovered the editing feature. I was like, hey, we got an editing feature. I thought there really wasn't one. But apparently they're in the process of editing their editing features. And they fucked up. And it's just not there. It's very frustrating because I was all excited. I was going to learn how to use this. Well, you can't learn how to use it if it doesn't exist. If they've removed it from the feature, from the menu list. I went through 4 help videos. Most of the help videos are out of date. I think Google employees need to constantly change things that already work, or they would be out of work. Because really, some of these apps, they don't need much. And they can't think of anything else to do. The company can't keep their own employees busy doing something useful, so they have them, reinventing the wheel over and over and over and over. And all that, and you look in the comments, nobody likes it. They're all like, bring me back to Classic. And now they're going to get rid of Classic. I never really got into editing videos because I was always busy actually living life, and I never had any money to get a camera. All this hiking and all the things that I did, I always wanted a camera. Fucking couldn't get a camera. It's really frustrating in our lives because there's so much you could do. And it's like the devil just keeps sneaking into your toolkit and taking shit away. They just take your tools away, always. Take your shoes, and they take your stuff, and they disconnect you from everything. And there's nothing you can do because you can't find them, you can't reach them. I'm starting to see Google employee faces on the YouTube videos. When you really start digging into YouTube videos about YouTube videos, you're finding Google employees, their faces, and you get to see what kind of people they are. And they make a 10-minute video about how to edit videos that tells you to go look for some other video. What's the point? What's the point of this? This is a rant, this video I'm making right here, that I plan to publish. I'm going to put on YouTube. Because it's very frustrating. This isn't management. This is some kind of, I don't know what these guys are thinking. I certainly wouldn't want to be a supervisor in their house. Why would I want such a horrible thing to happen to me? Be in charge of a bunch of people who couldn't figure. It would be an incredibly hard job. I'd have to go through and convince a bunch of people who know how to program, who spent their lives doing how to program, and don't know how to organize themselves out of a paper bag and keep themselves busy, and I'd have to teach them. But even though I don't know programming, I know customer experience, and I know what I want to do, and I can't do it because they don't have their head out of their ass. And the first thing they're going to come back with, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not a programmer. Do it yourself. Yeah, do it yourself. Spent 20 years learning how to do stuff you don't know how to do. But I'd like to film. I can't do it. You won't let me. We all lose.